Well, of course, Doomsday is coming. By the way, guys, there is a new Dune or Doomsday. There's a new Avengers Doomsday trailer coming out tonight, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. But just to give you a little foreshadowing what's coming later in the show. So Doomsday is, of course, coming, and we've seen all types of stuff. As a matter of fact, the full ticket slate has gone on sale for Avengers Doomsday. This morning, I, once again, guys, had problems logging into my AMC account. That was obviously another thing when as more people flooded in to try to buy tickets. As a matter of fact, I'm going to see, you know what? I don't even know if it's worth trying. I'm going to try right now to see if I can log into AMC. And it's letting me log into AMC. Okay, so if I go to my theater for AMC, I'm going to bring this up here. Well, no, everything's crashing. Sorry. I thought it was going to work. But a little bit earlier today, I was able to get onto the AMC website, and I went and looked, and there was 8 Dolby screenings that day, and they were all down to a couple of front row seats and a couple of single seats. That was it. It was already
for
all
Doomsday,
sold out.
you mean?
What did I say?
Oh, wait.
Yes, for Doomsday,
Yes,
for Avengers
okay.
Doomsday.
By the way, I forgot.
My brain was thinking Dune. Sorry.
Yeah.
I said the other day that I didn't buy Doomsday tickets. I actually did buy Doomsday tickets for the Chinese.
Oh, nice.
Which I totally forgot about.
Very nice. Well, Dune doesn't want to get lost in that shuffle. So, in case you guys haven't heard about this, Dune is actually going to release a few days early, at least on IMAX screens. As a matter of fact, IMAX is going to be showing 70 millimeter starting Monday, December 14th. Not just the Thursday, December 17th. And they're going to be having screenings on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
Monday, Tuesday, Thursday.
And they're going to be having screenings all of those days, at least for 70 millimeter. The tickets for these screenings go on sale on Tuesday. Nice. This Tuesday is when tickets for these advanced early screenings are going to be there. Now, I already know one of the questions I'm going to get here. And one of the questions we're going to get is, John, does this count? Will these screenings count towards opening weekend? And the answer to that is I'm not really sure, but it doesn't matter because it is just, I believe it is just 70 millimeter IMAX screenings that are going to happen on the Monday, the Tuesday, and the Wednesday. And so that is a very small number of screens that even if they sell out, which I fully expect that they will, even if they all completely sell out, it's honestly going to be, guys, a blip on the meter. I don't really expect it to have much impact. So as far as the question goes, will these advanced screenings go towards the opening weekend? My answer is I don't know, but I don't really think it matters because I don't think it's going to make much of a difference. But yeah. I am still excited to find out that by the time Doomsday happens, I might be able to watch this movie 4 times before Doomsday even arrives.
It will also take some heat off the theater. Not a lot. It's still going to be a massive, massive weekend. But it's going to take a little heat off of the weekend for Doomsday.
The busyness for the movie theaters.
A little edge. Take a little edge.
Because, listen, one of the things that we've talked about is that, look, with every time tickets become available for Doomsday, they're getting sold out. Dune 3, when its early round of tickets went on sale, not only did they sell out instantly, they were selling for $2,500 a pair on eBay. And not just being put on sale, they were being bought. Like you can put anything, you can put any price you want on something on eBay, but does somebody buy it? They were selling for $2,500 a pair for those things. So, I mean, this weekend, that weekend of December 18th, is going to be a logistical nightmare for our friends in the movie theaters.
I was just looking, because we're talking about logistical nightmare. I was looking at Doomsday at my theater here in Burbank, because that's what you were talking about earlier. There's a 3:40 a.m. screening at Burbank, and only the first row is available. So these
and that's Doomsday?
people, That's Doomsday. So these poor people are going to be that work at AMC are going to be working around the clock. I mean, there's going to be multiple shifts. It's going to be a crazy weekend.
It's going to be nuts. And the nice thing now too is, like you were pointing out, Jonathan, is that I think these early screenings, the Monday, the Tuesday, the Wednesday, granted it's just the 70 millimeters. As far as I know, it's just 70 millimeter. It's going to take some of the load, but I still think here's the problem though. Even with those Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday screenings, I still think every 70 millimeter screening on the 17th, 18th, 19th, and 20th are all going to be sold out anyway.
I think it's the same people. I think the people
it might be the same people.
The 70 millimeter locked in for the weekend are going to be like, let's also see it Monday and then go back in a few days. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Anyway, Rob, I really think this is a very smart move on the part of IMAX, on the part of Dune. Like, get out a couple of days early, squeeze in some of those extra screenings. I think it is a great move. And just for me, every minute earlier I get to go and see Dune is a cherished, treasured minute to me. Anyway, what do you think about this move?
Well, John, cherished minute is exactly what I'm thinking. I mean, maybe you can get 4 tickets or four groups of tickets and see it before the 18th. So you could be duned out before Doomsday begins. So that's what I want to do, because damn, I love me some Dune. And after what we saw at CinemaCon, I can't wait. I think this is really smart. I love the fact that that entire week now is really going to be, I'm going to celebrate Christmas starting on the 14th of December, because we get to open our presents early, baby. And I think that this is a great move. It's a great move. I think it's really cool that they're taking advantage. We talked about the fact that those IMAX screens were open, you know, that they were open, that somebody could take advantage. And it's nice to see Warner Brothers step right on in. But you know what? It's again, I keep going back to the old Alien versus Predator. Whoever wins, we lose. Well, you know what? It doesn't matter who wins, because we win.
We win. It's going to be, it might be, and I'm sure we're going to talk a lot about this over the next 4 or 5 months. Yeah. This might be, for me as a film fan, if they even turn out around where I hope they will quality wise, this could be the greatest weekend for me as a movie fan ever. This could be the, but let me ask you this, Rob, like with these tickets going on sale on Tuesday, do you think, I mean, this is going to give us a really good little bit of insight into where the excitement level for Dune 3 is, apart from the Doomsday kind of phenomenon. Are you expecting these Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday screenings to sell out? Are you expecting them to sell well, but not necessarily sell out? What do you think?
They're selling out.
Yeah. Within hours.
They're going to sell out within hours. People are, you know, because look, the Dune franchise is Gen Z's Interstellar successor. You know, I mean, I think you've got a whole generation of folks. And I mean, I'm Gen X, not boomers. Don't stop. I'm Gen X, but even we love this too. But I think that there is a fervor around the Dune franchise that has only grown in stature as the years have gone by and more people have seen the film. And I'm going to be a part of it. I can't wait, because I'm part of that fervor. So I think it's going to be fantastic.
All right, guys, go ahead, Jonathan.
Well, I just want to shout out a couple of our viewers real quick, because Gary Phillips gave out a membership, and then also Pat for President gave out 20 memberships. So
my God, thank you, Pat for President, very much. Thanks for shouting that out, Jonathan. All right, guys, question is for you. Dune 3 is now going to come out a few days early now on 70 millimeter IMAX. They might even roll it out a little bit wider. Not that I know of, but who knows what's possible. Are you going to try to go see some of those earlier screenings? I know I'm going to try to see them multiple times every single day, but what about you? Do you think they will sell out? Do you think it's going to be hard to get those tickets? Whatever you guys think, jump down into the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, Ultra Pouches. A lot of people use nicotine thinking it'll give them a little extra focus or even help before a workout. But nicotine is a vasoconstrictor. It narrows your blood vessels and can actually work against that pump and recovery that you're looking for. That's where Ultra pouches come in. What you're really going to like about them is that they're 100% nicotine-free and caffeine-free. They're designed to give you smooth energy and focus without the nicotine crash. Pop one in before a workout or when you're sitting down for a long work session, and it's an incredibly convenient little boost. Ultra is the ultimate guilt-free pouch, delivering instant focus and mental clarity without nicotine or caffeine. New customers can use the code CAMPEA to get 15% off at takeultra.com. That's TAKEULTRA.com for 15% off with the code CAMPEA. After you purchase, they'll ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them that our show sent you.